Wins are hard to come by in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly when you get win number 6 and become bowl eligible. Glad to have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Dukes will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into...
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll ride the hot hand. Runs through the tackle. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Pucks it out of the air. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So James Madison's offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. It's on target and complete. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Slithers into space. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. There's the pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. It's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Off play action. He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. At the 40, there he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, James Madison. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rutgers. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Williams. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason.
Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The give on the option. Got enough for the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Pfeiffer. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, James Madison. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down inbounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
San Jose State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And that is another.
Off the play fake on first down. The sure hands, it's Gardner.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Now the play fake. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got the back over the middle. And they swarm him under. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets off his 1st one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Working that left side now. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He's got him in the flat. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Bring in the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at CEFQ Stadium.
And the Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Breaks the tackle. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They punt it away on 4th down. He's got it. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. He'll start this drive going to the air. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the catch. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Pfeiffer. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They'll go with the quick touch pass. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Dukes are on the move. With the catch, it's Williams. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dukes will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the boot, looking for his man. Under fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Dukes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll go to the sneak.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Gardner. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Pfeiffer. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Duff. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Got his man. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. And they're not on the same page there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the tight end. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs through a tackle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Grabbed behind the line, it's Collins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Snap it to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Gardner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Torres. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gardner. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Here's a heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Fakes to grab. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Direct snap. Finds a little space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.